whoever lives. I mean, in all reality, she came fresh from the hand of the Creator. No blemish. Perfect. We have some very beautiful women today. But you know and I know they are far from perfect. But Eve or Hawa was perfect. Nothing wrong at all. In no kind of way. Spirit, emotionally, physically, perfect. And so Father Adam gets all excited. And he says, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. And he gives her a name. Woman. Now, I've never looked for the name in the dictionary myself, but I believe that the Spirit of the Most High has been showing me, or has shown me, that this name woman means womb man, or the child bearer. I believe that's what the word means. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me please. But she's a child bearer. Alright? So she would be the helper of the man in whatever it was he needed her to do. And she would be the one to bear the children, to carry, to multiply the human race. Remember what he says? He said to them in, what the Most High said to them in verse 28 of chapter 1. Read it. Chapter 1, verse 28.
And Elohim blessed them, and Elohim said to them, bear fruit and increase, and fill the earth and subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over all creatures moving on the earth.
Alright, so now, the Most High says to them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So he made provision for that. He was speaking to them personally as the first human couple. Be fruitful and multiply. Multiply your kind. Alright? Fill the earth with your kind. And also subdue it. Subdue the earth. You know, beautify it, whatever you would like to do to make it look good for yourselves and for your children after you. You know, just take care of the earth, in other words. But the earth is there for you to work it, deal with it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So these two people had the whole earth for their kingdom. Isn't that wonderful? Alright. We go to verse 24 and see a little bit more of what happens after this woman is brought to the man. The man says in verse 24, therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife. Cleave unto his wife. And they shall be one flesh. So now, this is the blueprint. A man, one man and his woman, his wife. Okay? We find though, a little bit later on, well, we don't know what time span was, whether it was 2 days, a month, 2 years, 10 years, 100 years. Something happened later on that brought some chaos into the relationship of this man and woman. And what happened there has affected humanity humanity from then until now. So much so that many people don't know whether they are a man or a woman, or a male or a female. They're confused. So now Israel, if we're going to get it right, if we're going to be the leaders of the world, we have to show the nations what it is, what the truth is. And we are going to proclaim the truth of our Father to let our brothers know that they got to be real men, to let our sisters know they got to be real women. And you see, in verse 18 of Genesis chapter 2, the word says, the Father said, I will make an helper fit for the man. This is what the woman was made for. I want you to know, first of all, though, that the Most High made the man. So he made the man for himself. Men, this should cause you to stop and think what's happening with yourself. The Father made you for himself. He turns around, however, and makes a woman for the man. So the women are made for the man. This is a very important point, a principle for you to recognize and understand. We're going to come back to it and show you how important that is. Let's go over to Genesis chapter 3 and see some goings on here.